we don't give people autonomy, they don't feel valued. Give people the opportunity to provide their own feedback and input and let them feel like they have a choice in those situations rather than being so descriptive of this is how I've done it, so that is how you should do it. Often people are promoted because they're very technically good at what they do, which can lead to a belief that this is the best way to do the job. When they get promoted to leadership, what would your recommendations be to a leader who is leading that way?
Yeah, that can be a really challenging thing for everybody, because when you have been promoted up, you've got used to doing something your own way of doing things. So we all, at our core, think that our way is the best way of doing things. And sometimes we forget to allow people the space to be able to do it their way. And if you've got somebody constantly sort of over your shoulder telling you to do it this way, that way, it can really sort of diminish your sense of agency so that you don't feel like you're good enough and ruin your confidence in doing things. What have been your observations when you've seen it?
Yeah, I think that when we don't give people autonomy, it's actually a part of this CARES protocol that we have. When we don't give people autonomy, they don't feel valued.
Yeah.
And then when they don't feel valued, they have a low level of self-worth. So I think as a leader, if we can give people insights to make them think that it's their idea rather than this is how you should do it,
Yep.
give them options and guidance and let them feel like they have a choice in those situations rather than being so descriptive of this is how I've done it, so that is how you should do it. So I think like you can provide guidance and options, but give people the opportunity to provide their own feedback and input, because you might be surprised at what someone new, a new set of eyes, might actually bring to the team.
Yeah.
They might have unique insights that you would never have thought of because we have our own set of beliefs and values and systems that we've learnt over many years, which then drive everything that we do.
Yeah, totally. And tell me, how do you feel if you're feeling like someone's kind of watching over you or checking in on you all the time?
Yeah, I feel really triggered if I think someone doesn't trust me. Then my defense mechanisms, like the hair on my neck, go up and I'm just like, all right, this person thinks I'm stupid, this person doesn't value me. And then when that happens, I get defensive. And then when I get defensive, I have two modes of like response to that, right? It's either fight or flight.
Yeah.
So in the past, if I had a boss who was overbearing, I would, a few months in, and I'd be out the door. So I think that it really kicks in that fight or flight depending on what the person's response is to that. Whereas if we provide safety through this CARES model, we can really have people who lean into being their best versions of themselves and feel safe to do that.